Hello and welcome back to the latest update from We Are The Famous EFC. My name is Adam. I thought we'll sit down and talk about Everton. Well, moshire has announced today that Everton will not sack Sean Dyche under his era. But for me, that just baffles me because Dan Fridkin is any step away now from the takeover as Everton new owners. But it's coming from loads of reliable resources today that Dan Fridkin is on the verge of taking over Everton. So either tonight or tomorrow, any day now, Everton can announce the new owners of Everton. So we're just waiting on the news now. Thank God. An era comes to an end, and it's looking like any day now Everton could sack Sean Dyche if Dan Fridkin takes over. It's looking likely that any time now Dan Fridkin takes over, he will sack Sean Dyche, because we all know our opinions on Sean Dyche and man's that we hate him and that, but you can see that in other videos that we don't like Sean Dyche as Everton manager. But this is not a Sean Dyche video. This video is talking about Dan Fridkin is set to come to Everton. It's going to be a very, very busy January transfer window. The likes of clubs coming in for Beto, Idrissa Dominic Calvert-Lewin and all that. Saudi Arabia want Idrissa Gana and Juventus want Beto, and Newcastle want Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So it's going to be a very busy transfer window this January, whether the club goes up or down and whether they sack Sean Dyche, but it's very likely that we will. But this January is going to be they're going to strip the whole club from minute one when they walk into minute 90 to the very end, and they're going to get this football club. So by the summer, we're going to be right up there. We're going to be fixed quite a bit. But also, what I want to talk about is that the director of football, Kevin Farewell, might not be here come any time now when Dan Fridkin takes over. He might get sacked as well. But we all know that Dan Fridkin won't want Sean Dyche as Everton manager once he's in. So that can happen any day now as well. But I do believe that it's going to be a busy transfer window, and also a very busy next couple of months for this football club, especially with the Dan Fridkin. This is going to be the most important year of Dan Fridkin and Everton Football Club's history with Dan Fridkin. So let me know in the comments, do you think Calvert-Lewin will go with Idrissa Gana and Beto? Because I tell you what, we get some decent money for them, then at least we'll have a decent transfer window. And I do think that Everton will buy significant players when Dan Fridkin walks in before January. So any day now in December, Dan Fridkin will walk in, and towards the end of November as well. So it's all exciting times now for the Toffees, if we can get the points on the road. And also, but I thought that we'll come on and do a 10-minute video talking about Dan Fridkin and moshire won't sack Sean Dyche, but that's moshire for you all over. Couldn't give us stuff about Everton, does he? Because he's a clown anyway, who hasn't got a clue on football, or he's not bothered that Everton fans have been through the ringer over the last 6-7 years, or what he's done, and that just proves that he's an idiot. But anyway, as I said, Dan Fridkin is on the verge. But I tell you what, something has to be done with Sean Dyche no matter what. The day Dan Fridkin walks in, whether that's tomorrow or the next day or the next day, he's got to give way to Sean Dyche. And you can see that he will, because obviously the Roma manager wasn't the Roma for Roma. That's why Dan Fridkin sacked him, and Jose Mourinho as well. But of course, this is going to be an exciting next couple of months for this football club, historically. We're going to get the money, we're going to get transfers, a new manager bounce, and let's hope and pray that Everton will stay up this season. Because I tell you what, I'm worried about this football club under Sean Dyche. So Everton Football Club are on the up. We're staying up this season. We're going to finish 15th under Sean Dyche. I mean, no. In fact, if Dan Fridkin walks in, we get a new manager, then we're finishing 10th. So yes, it's going to be a nice end to the season for Goodison. A farewell to Goodison, and we're going to finish 10th, my prediction, with a new manager. Don't know what manager, but I can see us. But of course, I do believe that we will have a decent transfer window, and this club is looking up, and it's got a bright future ahead as well. Dan Fridkin, I believe, is paying money now to keep Everton Football Club running and going right now, with moshire saying that he won't give a penny. So yes, I think he's paying for the stadium costs as well. In fact, he will be. So that's why I believe that this club is on the up, because you've got the new stadium to look forward to, and Everton staying up in the Premier League, but also Brantley Moore on the horizon as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting what Dan Fridkin does as the moshire era comes to an end anytime now. So anytime now, we could be sitting here doing a breaking video that Sean Dyche has been sacked as Everton manager, and breaking news, Dan Fridkin has became the new Everton owners, and we welcome him. That'd be amazing if that happens over the next 24 hours, or even the next day or the next day, until we get to the 1st of December. Let's hope this deal with the Fridkin Group hurries up now. Let's hope the Premier League give them an answer. And I'll tell you what, if I was the Premier League and Richard Masters, I'd be scared of Dan Fridkin and the brothers of the Fridkin Group. I really would be scared, because they'll take no bull crap for anybody, not even the Premier League, not even Dyche. Once he gets the keys to Goodison, I'll tell you what, he'll be ragging Sean Dyche's bald hair out, and Kevin Delwell's, and ripping the club to pieces and fixing it all with new CEOs, new director of football, new manager, because we've got new owners, so we all want a new manager as well. A new manager bounce, a January transfer window, and just maybe Calvert-Lewin to go with Sean Dyche, or just Calvert-Lewin. But of course, it's going to be very, very interesting, isn't it, over the next few hours. I'm just looking forward to see this football club, which should belong at the top, near the top. Champions League, the lot. And we'll tell you what, we're going to win the lot with the Fridkin Group. We're going to win trophies. We're going to win the Prem. And also, we're staying up this season. And let's hope that Dan Fridkin hurries up, gets in and sacks Sean Dyche, because we all know how we feel about Sean Dyche, the fan base, and us fans as well. And of course, it's going to be a bright future. Look at the way Newcastle were under their old owners, and look at them now. Champions League under Eddie Howe. Got a good manager in Eddie Howe. Got world-class owners. Got star players. And we're going to be on the up now with Dan Fridkin. So as I said, any day now Dan Fridkin can be the new Everton owners. It's been breaking today that any time now they can be called. Before January, I believe Sean Dyche will be sacked before January, according to rumours today with TalkSport. So let's hope, because now we are on the up with new owners. So anytime now they all come in, and also we will be bringing you the breaking news of when it happens. But We'll be back Thursday evening about 6 o'clock for the match preview, and we will have a Manchester United guest on the channel come Thursday evening to do the match preview. See you soon. Bye-bye.